And definitely we hope, we are trusting God that the network will be good to all of us so that we can have a wonderful, wonderful time. Mr. Dara Mola will be the one doing the presentation tonight. House, can you just put your hands together for Dare and just jam your hands and together. Let's welcome him on the podium as he takes us tonight in our presentation. So Mr. Dare, over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. That was so much of a hype. Mr. Tolu, I really appreciate this privilege. It's an honor. I mean, I've heard your reputation precedes you. I've been hearing BFAT until I got to meet you. Finally, so glad to meet your acquaintance in person a couple of weeks ago. And just like, I mean, it was just amazing. Thanks for your support and your help. I mean, I really appreciate that you just done. I'm going to revenge positively. So thank you so much.
Although your network is showing low, I'm trusting that everything will be fine, sir.
Okay, I just changed to a faster bandwidth now. I switched my network to another one. So
okay, because your voice is breaking.
Yes. Is it okay now?
Okay, come on. I think it's better now. I think.
Can you hear me now?
It's breaking though, but we'll see what we can do. Don't worry, I'm on standby in case anything happens. Can you hear me? Your video is freezing.
Okay, I really appreciate that, sir.
Okay.
Is it okay now? It's clear from this side.
Okay, no problem. Okay, let's start and let's see. Let's take it. Let's say that where that will take us to. So the floor is yours.
All right, sir. Thank you. All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Today is your first time of attending this virtual meeting. I would like you to just raise your hands. Just give us in the chat room. Just raise your hands. We want to identify with you. We also want to celebrate. I mean, your being here this very evening. We want to appreciate you. We also want you to know that you are not here by accident. Neither are you here by chance. Just coincidence. Can you hear me, sir?
It's breaking.
Can you hear me? Should I change my location or switch over to the other one?
I think you may need to switch over. I don't know. It's just breaking. I don't know, maybe it's a net or maybe it's a position. I don't know. It's breaking.
Like,
can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Is it clearer now?
Okay, I think it's better now. Yes, it's better now.
I can hear you, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Is it now? You can hear me now. Okay. All right. So can you hear me very loud and clear now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So and that, I mean, everybody should also be able to hear me too. I'm so sorry for the hitch.
I believe so.
I think the okay. Please just kindly sir, if you can get me at all. So like we're saying, thank you so much, sir, for that. So for everyone that is joining us for the first time, we want to celebrate your audience and your attention here this evening. Please kindly keep an open mind, because what we're about to share with you, I mean, has changed. What we're going to share with you is an eye-opener if you have not heard about it before. And for those of us that have heard about it, each time, every now and then that we hear about it, I mean, it's like new music to our ears. And this time around, it does so many benefits, which you're going to be hearing this evening. So just sit back and relax, and God will help us all. Thank you. All right. Look at it, says, get your health back.
I'm going to start with an amazing story. Mr. Tolu, if you can hear me, just be signaling to me, sir. Is it okay now, sir?
Yes, it is okay.
Mr. Tolu?
Yes, it is okay. Can you hear me?
Okay. Is my voice very clear?
Very clear. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you clearly, sir.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Okay, all right, sir. All right. The sentence before us says, get your health back. I'm going to start with an amazing story. It's a true life story, someone that was very close to me. The person was a very hard worker, and she happened to be the breadwinner of her family. And she was going for checkup one day. She had not gone for vacation in this very popular oil and gas company in Nigeria here. And she reluctantly had to go for a checkup. And while she was coming back from the checkup, she ran her car into the walls of a general hospital here in Lagos. What happened was that she had sudden partial stroke. You need super strength for you to know what must have happened to her if you're going to direct, if it was a movie. She ran her car into that wall, and from there, she had that partial stroke, which rimmed her supposed stay at the oil and gas. Reluctantly, she was retrenched, and that was the end of juicy job. She had been living her life the way she wanted it, but she wasn't checking her health. When she was coming back from a checkup and she had that, this was someone that was very dear to me. And I mean, for a year plus, the partial stroke took another turn. She was bedridden, and that was really, really bad. This is just one of very many stories that we hear every now and then. They've become so popular that many people think that it's a super story. So you're listening to us this very evening, even when you are enjoying tip-top health, or you are yet to enjoy that, the good news is that you can get better. Improvement. Next slide, sir. Get your health back. If you are yet to achieve it, it can be possible. If you are battling any form of health challenge or condition, you can actually achieve an optimum well-being. A good friend of mine told me recently that she had not taken anti-malaria in the past 11 years. I was very impressed. And she has been predisposed to mosquitoes. I mean, but the aim thing that she has been doing is that she has been taking care of her health. So what we're going to be sharing with us is not just this, but we're going to share another thing that's going to act like a double barrel gun for us to actually target, I mean, those health challenges and shoot them off our lives. Care of it. And to further buttress this, I've noticed that the body in its amazing super way can self-healing if you decide to take care of it. I mean, the body is like a trinity. You are the real person is the spirit. It has a body and it also has a soul. But the body, they are so connected that if the spirit is not okay, the body will not be okay. If the body also is not okay, the spirit will not be okay. So they are so connected, it affects each other. So you have to be very conscious about it. All right, next slide, please, sir. Your body is your most precious possession. You have to take care of it. All right. Way back in the 70s or in the 60s, in the 50s, for those of us who were born at that time, you will notice that if you want to type, it's very challenging. But as the year goes on, a lot of things have actually changed. I mean, even these days, even with your phone, you can type a letter and it can be done. Way back in the 70s, we had the agrarian age. The agrarian age was the agricultural age, whereby the number of ants you have on your farmland can detect and can tell how rich you're going to be or how rich you are. But in this day and age with mechanized farming, a lot of things have changed. Even with you pressing a few clicks on the buttons, you can have your large farmland being cultivated, being harvested for you on a large scale. All you just need to do is, all you just need might just be just few hands. So also in the technological world, we have the telephone being changed to our smartphones. What recent technology also refers to dopamine addiction, whereby you are so glued to your phone and it releases some kind of hormones, endorphins, that makes you even feel lighter when pressing your phone. That's just to mention that. You can Google that for more information. And so even we now have super and smart cars. Some of them can also even drive themselves now. But and why I'm stressing all of this is that if all these things are changed in the medical world too, it has also changed. If the doctors of today refuse to be the nutritionists of tomorrow's, then nutritionists will take their place. With, I mean, all due respect to if there is any doctor or any medically inclined person in the house. These are the things. There is even a book that even portrays this. Nutritionists of today are fast becoming the doctors of tomorrow. The world has changed. The world is shifting. The hardest thing to change is for us to change. One of the hardest places to break is a concrete floor, but the harder part is our mindset. Look at this picture that we're seeing in front of our screen. You can see how they built house in those days. I mean, the white man trying to lay bricks on the cement, all of that. You can see the process in that circle, and you can see what it becomes. So there's a process. In the medical world, that process has actually changed.
Wow, I think we lost him. Hello, Dari. Or am I the one that lost everybody?
Yeah, okay, be fast.
Okay, it's the one that lost it. Oh, okay. I will just take it off from where it stops, and I'm enjoying him already.
Yes, it has been wonderful.
Yeah, so let's wait for him to come back. Oh, I think the network has thrown him out. So just take it off from there. So looking at what he's talking about now, looking at the concrete that we have generally, what makes up a concrete are these basic components. And by the time we put these components together, we can, from that same components, we can get molds of block. By the time we put these blocks together, we're beginning to have a part of a structure. And if we put the structure of different angle, the corner piece, the lintel, and everything, putting it together, we have a mansion or a building. But there is no building without this basic, what's it called? Basic infrastructure or basic component. So if anything ends up being wrong with this particular building, what we need to do is to go back to this particular product and regenerate the same thing, and we can move on from there. Hello, Prof. Can you still hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Perfectly, sir.
Okay. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Okay. So, even thinking of changes myself. Okay. Now looking at the human organs as well. For every human organ we see in the body, well, every part of our body is made up of organs. Now, what makes up these organs? Excuse me. Excuse me. So what makes up these organs is combination of tissues. What makes up the tissue is combination of cells. So for us to have an organ, we can always trace it. We must have tissues, we must have cells. Cells are created. After some time, when they migrate to the organ, they now become tissue specific. And tissue-specific, or that means what I'm saying, that, for example, the eyes. Everything that has to do with the eyes, the optic nerve, the cornea, all those things, they are working together to help give us a good vision. So for the eyes to work together, all the nerves involved work together. So the organs in the body are made of cells initially, and when they combine together, they now form tissues. We now technically form the organs. Now the truth is this: the cells in our body needs to be rejuvenated and needs to be nourished at every point in time. Otherwise, that is the process we call aging. None of us can run away from aging. We have to grow, and we have to grow up, whether we like it or we don't like it. Now, in the process of growing up, cells die because of what we are exposed to at different points in time. The cells in our body, some die, some become weakened. And if any of those two happens, that means since every cell is attached to a particular tissue, is attached to a particular organ, when a particular cell dies or a particular cell is becoming invalid, it means that whatever we are going to, so that means a particular organ, there will be a deficient or there will be a malfunction. Mr. Dar, are you back?
I'm back, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you, but you are breaking seriously now. You've gone again. Let me just continue from this place. No problem. So this, don't worry, you'll be prepared for
next breaking week. Now. Can you?
It's still breaking. Yes. In fact, it's freezing. Your video is freezing seriously.
All right, sir.
Okay. So let me just continue from here. Let me just continue from here. Let's see. Okay. So we have the organs. So once the organs are there, that's where we have whatever is wrong with anything in your body. It shows that something is wrong with a particular organ. Or people will use glasses as they grow up because there's a problem with their eyes. Some people will use different things at different points in time. Some people will be in the hospital. Some people are in the hospital right now because they want to do dialysis. Some people are in the hospital right now because they are sick. Some people are in the hospital right now because they want to perform a particular surgery or not. Something has happened to the organ and is making it not to function as supposed to function. Now, what do we need to do to fix the organ? Or what we need to do is to go back to the cell and fix the cell. If we can fix the cell, we can automatically or ultimately fix the organs. That is what we are telling people. That is the information we are passing. I'll be sharing some information very soon about some product that was discovered. Excuse me. Sorry, just 1 minute. Okay. Yeah. The circulatory system, everything, they work together with the cells as well. There can't be circulatory system without the veins or the artery. There are organs in the body. So for there to be a system, that means we can trace it back to the organ. For there to be an organ, we can trace it back to the tissue. For there to be a tissue, we can trace it back to the cells. So if anything is wrong with the circulatory system, where do we trace it back to? The cell. If anything is wrong with the nervous system, there are organs in the body, the brain is one, and everything. What do we take it back to? To the cell. If anything is wrong with the skeletal system, we have issues with what's it called? Arthritis, we have issues with broken bone. They work with the skeletal system of the body. There are sometimes you see people that they say they have iron deficiency or calcium deficiency, and it affects their bone. The same way too, dentition is part of this, it's part of those things together. So if anything can be traced, we can always trace it back to the cell. We can trace it back to the cell. So basically, everything works together. Now, what is the answer to this gender regeneration? That is what we are talking about today. It's the stem cells. What are stem cells? Stem cells are special cells called the mother cells with the power to reproduce new cells that transform into any tissue or any tissue or organ in the body. Stem cells are the foundation of every organ and tissue in the body. It can renew, make a copy, and differentiate, develop into a more specialized cells. Everybody has stem cells. Every human being has stem cells. The most richest stem cell is the embryo, is the placenta. In fact, in some developed countries right now, there's what we call the placenta bank. That means when the baby is born, they pack the placenta, put it there. And if anything is wrong with the particular baby, they will introduce stem cell from that placenta into the baby. And whatever is wrong with the particular person will be sorted. Everybody uses stem cell. You can't be a human being without stem cell. Stem cells are the actual producers of cells in the body. Cells are initially produced before they become tissue specific. When cells are produced, they are not saying that, oh, this particular cell, as I'm producing you right now, you are going straight away to the eyes, or this particular cell, you are going to the anus. No, they are first of all produced, and in the process of circulation, they become tissue specific in the body. So everybody uses stem cells. Stem cells die and degenerate due to age and environmental factors and illness. Whether I would like it or not, as long as you are in this on this heart, different things happen. Many of us have gone out today and we are back. You have inhaled fumes of cars, of lorries, of generators. Now, some of us, we are at home right now. Our generator is on. Whether we like it or not, we are polluting the environment. Many of us, we are using gadgets right now. There are some emissions coming from the gadget, whether we like it or not. It's something we can't do without. Some people have made you hungry. There are some hormones you've let out. Some people, you are afraid. Adrenaline is at work. So at every point in time, these things affect our body. We need to deliberately nourish and regenerate them. There are different types of stem cells. We have the embryonic, we have the tissue-specific, we have the induced pluripotent, we have the mesenchyma, and we have the plant stem cell. So now there are different, you can just Google stem cell. There are different types, but what I'm talking tonight is the plant stem cell. Because they discovered that the plant stem cell is very much more effective than the others and much more affordable. Now, I'm not saying the others are not good. In fact, I think I did something last week and I showed people the actual cost of getting stem cell. And they discovered that it was plant stem cell that is still the cheapest all over the world. So we'll be talking about today, what are plant stem cells? Plant stem cells are innately undifferentiated cells located in the meristems of plants. Well, since it's plant stem cell, we can't get it in animal. There are animal stem cells too, but we are talking about plants. So it can only be in the plant, in the cell. It serves as the origin of plant vitality as they maintain themselves while providing a steady supply of precursor cells to form differentiated tissues and organs. Plant stem cell has now been proven to help in reversing the effects of aging and has shown promising results since the initial study and development of stem cell. Now, a particular company in Switzerland called Mibo Biochemistry. Well, it's one of the things you should do yourself a favor by searching for them on Google. They are foremost when it comes to research and development and when it comes to top-notch pharmaceutical products. Now, they discovered a particular apple and they did extensive research on it. They saw the apple. They noticed that this particular apple has the same genetic factors like that of human being. One of the characteristics of human being is that when anything happens to your body, the body has the capacity to regenerate itself. So discovered that this particular apple will generate itself in the body. As long as it's on the tree, whatever happens to it, it covers itself back. Discover this particular apple also doesn't oxidate with ease. Now they now take concentration from this particular stem cell of this particular apple and apply it to human being. The result was amazing. Research studies have shown that a 0.1 concentration of phytoscience could activate and regenerate 80% stem cells in human body. Now, what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about getting our health back. Now, this is something that was discovered that just a concentration can regenerate, can activate 80% of the stem cell in the human body. That is wowing. It tells us that there is a way to get our health back. Oh, somebody said, well, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I'm not sick. Listen, as long as you're a human being, things are happening. There are toxins flying everywhere that we embrace. Some it is, we call it a for offer. Some it is deliberate. There's nothing we can do about it. What we eat, different things. Now look at it. You now have something that can regenerate 80% of the stem cells in your body. Now, a company in Malaysia called Phytoscience in 2012 partnered with Milbo Biochemistry of Switzerland. Milbo Biochemistry is the manufacturer. Phytoscience is now saddled with the response. They bought the sole right, the sole copyright to be the sole distributor all over the world of stem cells products. So Phytoscience partnered or signed an MOU with Milbo Biochemistry. So Milbo Biochemistry is consigned and saddled with responsibility of manufacturing alone, while Phytoscience takes over the problem or the level of distribution, making this product available from the user, from the manufacturer to the user, using a model called a network marketing model. So Phytoscience is all out to promote good health, both in the body and perhaps good health in the pocket if you are interested. You can choose one. You can choose either of the two, or you can choose both. The opportunity to choose the two is there. Well, let me say this aside. Some people, the headache they are having is because they don't have money. That high blood pressure some people are suffering is because school fees is coming. That, how will I put it? That thing, that person may be, that depression or whatever it is the person is suffering, it may be because they don't have money. Now, some people also have money and they've been willing to spend as much as possible on their health and nothing could be done. But there is hope. There is hope. Tell yourself there is hope. Now, you are here today. I'm sure it's not by mistake. You may not be here. You may be here because you have sound health. But I'm sure you know somebody that needs to get his health back. I'm sure you have a friend that needs to get his health back. Many of us, we are still young. We still have parents, aged parents. And we want to take care of them as much as possible so that they can at least enjoy the fruit of their labor before they go. Now, we can't stop everybody from going. But they've toiled, they've developed us, they've trained us to this point. And we believe, we hope that they can at least eat out of the fruit of their labor before they go. you want to take care of them. This is a good way to do that. Orthodox medicine is good. They are trying their best. But we also discover that orthodox medicine has its own limitation. In some cases, we've seen whereby one illness is being treated, another one is developing because of the kind of medications used. In some cases, even they are clueless. They don't know what to do. And guess what? Everybody is beginning to embrace the stem cell therapy gradually. Just the way email makes the star of physical letters to go dim is the way stem cell therapy is ravaging, is moving, is growing by the minute in the world. At least I know 3 or 4 doctors that are already prescribing this. Even some of them have to just leave the ethical medical medicine and become a consultant on stem cell therapy. This is where the world is going. This is the future of medicine. Some countries are already seeing to it and they are investing heavily into it. It's just a matter of time. Everybody is coming to use it. Everybody is coming to understand. Steve Jobs was asked why he said that, oh, nobody needs an iPad. Why are you creating one? He said that they don't know they need it yet. They will soon come to do it. Now everybody is carrying almost one around. Now, some people may not know about this yet, but they are coming to understand it through you that is listening to me tonight, because I'm sure after this place, you will look for that person that you know has some medical issues, and you will be able to reach out to the person and solve their problem. I came on board because of my mom, who was diabetic. And to a large extent, these have been of great help in helping her managing it. And she's technically out of it. These are the stem cell products from Phytoscience. We have the IIQ. I will take time to quickly mention what they do and how they do whatever they do. This is the double stem cell and the crystal cell. They are in sachet like this. So inside this particular envelope, we have like 14 sachets each. They are powder in nature. It's like a powder. So what do they do? This is the products. They help with protect cellular longevity. Don't forget where we started from. I told you about cells. So now they make cells to live longer and better. Combat chronological aging, which is anti-aging potential. Helps with digestive upset. Improve cellular health or improve cellular health. Now, sorry, I'm talking about these 2 products at the same time. The double stem cell or the crystal cell. They are technically the same thing, only that in the crystal cell, there is an extra pigment or an extra stem cell called the tomato pigment. And because of the lipoprotein that is in tomato, we sometimes recommend this for a lot of other things that has to do with inflammatory in nature. I'm going to explain that to you. So what other things do they do? They help with better blood circulation, energy boost, process anti-inflammatory properties, and restores the regenerative capacity of the cells, tissues, and organs within the human body. So they work with the cells in the human body. There is hardly anything we are going to prescribe for you that will not mention either of these 2, or even the 2 in some cases. Why? They work with the cells. They are the stem cells. So they work with the stem cell in the body to rejuvenate, to activate the 80%. Don't forget the research. The research says that 0.1 concentration will activate or rejuvenate 80% in the human body, stem cell. So when you take this, you are getting them to work with the cells that are in your body. The ones that are dead will be activated. The ones that are not working optimally will be energized to work and work optimally. improves mental function by boosting brain health, boosts up immune system, aids in reducing belly fat, superior UV protection at cellular level. UV means ultraviolet. At cellular level. Many of us, whether we like it or not, we are exposed to this thing. Many of us will carry remote control, whether for AC, whether for car, whether for television, whether for whatever it is. There is ultraviolet rays that is displayed through them, and we don't know. So they preserve vision. Well, some people will be surprised. I'm doing this presentation without my glasses at all. Guess what? It has improved greatly. Now, this is me reading my slide without my glasses at all from the beginning. It's worth celebrating. I have a lot of testimonies on my phone of people who use it. That's not what they're using it for. They just discovered that they are not using glasses again. I got one still 2 days ago. She just discovered that anytime she uses her glasses, she's now no longer seeing properly as she's supposed to see. Her eyes are now clearer than using glasses. It's as simple and straightforward. She just stopped the glasses and she's seeing with her eyes. Neutralizes free radicals. Helps promote urinary tract, aids in constipation and digestion. What urinary tract? So if you know anybody with prostate cancer, with urinary tract infection, this will go a long way to solve them. It has been discovered that these are products. Since it works with any organ in the body, I want to say this again, it works with any organ or any cell in the body. So it has been discovered that it can heal or work on at least or over 200 diseases or illnesses in the body. Yeah? Which organ is not working with the cell? There's no organ. Even the skin, which is the biggest organ, is working with cells. So at every point in time, there's something wrong. Now, what is now the uniqueness of this particular product? The way they are applied. This is not like the orthodox medicine that you just point to your mouth. No, there's a specific space to pour this particular to the double stems of the crystal cell. You pour, and you pour it underneath your tongue. You pour it underneath your tongue. Now, the reason is this, if you notice where this purple thing is, there's a lobe there that links straight away to the brain. And brain is technically the central process unit, is the process of the body, where all nerves hang and it interprets every neurons, everything that is passing to the body. So when our product gets there, since the brain is the central processing unit, you can see for those who have mental issues, since this is going to get to the brain first, you can see how it's going to help them. Now, the brain will now know which part of the body needs help. So through the blood and through that, it will go straight away to that particular body and begin to form tissue specific in that particular body. Now, don't chew it. Once you pour it there, allow it to dissolve. Once it dissolves, you cannot drink water. Please drink water. Please drink water. Even after that, drink water intermittently during the day because our products work very well in a very hydrated environment. The third product is the snow field fort. The snow field fort. Now, this is another unique product, which I believe everyone should be part of. We've had so much testimony. Now, most of the time, we combine this particular product with either of the two or the two at the same time. What does this one do? This is our cleanser. It detoxifies the body. It works with the colon to cleanse the body. So we first of all, most of the time, introduce into the body and now add the double stem cell or the crystal cell. Why do we need to detoxify? Why do we need to cleanse the body? In the process of growing up, in the process of doing different things, we have taken different toxins, we have taken different things, we have taken different medication, which has left some particles of toxins in our body. So snuffing form will first of all go inside and wash the whole place. It's just like you want to move into a new house. Once you get there, the first thing you will likely do is to clean the house. Then you will now inhabit it. The same thing too. The chlorophyll will go forth and first of all, clean the house. Now we introduce the double stem cell and the crystal cell to inhabit so that they can create cells that will work for the body. When it comes to gastrointestinal problems, chlorophyll is a good go-to. Loosening and cleansing the colon, I've mentioned that. Detoxify toxins that causes chronic illness. What causes illness in our body? Toxins, which has affected the cells at different levels. It helps to fight infections. Treat bad breath. There are some people, when they breathe like this, you fall under the power of God. They will think it was the power. They didn't know that you're just trying to dodge the breath that was coming up. They've licked tom-tom. They've done chlorate. They've done everything, but yet it's not going. It shows that it's not, bad breath doesn't come from the mouth. It comes from an organ from the inside that needs to be cleansed. So once you can take care of the one inside, automatically the one outside will be taken care of, the one we can see from the mouth. Skin sores, it will help you to take care of it as well. Rebuild hemoglobin and red blood cells. Now, with this particular one, this is a must for anybody you know that is suffering from sickle cell anemia. We've had testimony of people, and you can quote me anywhere, of people who are once SS or SE that turned to AA or sometimes AS. In fact, we have a story of somebody that was SAS, now changed to AA. Why? Because it was able to create a more effective white and red blood cells in the body. I want to say this again. If that is all you heard today, go and help somebody. What those people pass through when there's a crisis is enough for us to show help to them. Why is there a crisis? Because their cells are sickle. At the point of breaking, they tend to interlock. And when it interlock, that is when, because it will not cause the blood to flow freely. At that point, pain starts, crisis starts. If you know them, sincerely, we should pity them. Please, if you know anyone, I want to say this again, maybe this is the reason why you are here. If you know anyone, whether adult, whether baby, whether man, whether anybody that is suffering from sickle cell anemia, please tell them about this product. We've had in a lot of testimonies. Personally, I've had testimonies. I have like 6 children, not my own, that I placed on it. And this is 9 months they've not had a crisis. Personal story. This is not a matter of them say. Personal story. So please, let's help them. And let's help them. It helps in managing blood sugar level. So when we're talking about blood sugar level, that means we'll be talking about diabetes, maybe type 1 or type 2. So if you know anyone, this one in combination with a double stem cell will solve the problem for them most of the time. Aids in weight loss. What does it do? It inhibits your cravings. And since it's cleansing your body, it also inhibits your cravings. So you don't just eat anything anywhere. It helps with skin rejuvenation and boosts immune system. Balances body acid alkaline count. Please Google acid alkaline count in the body. You understand that if there's one is higher than the other, there's a problem. Anytime the acid in the body is higher than that of the alkaline, is what most of the time leads to cancer. You can Google this and confirm this. So it will help the body to balance the count, which automatically fight against cancer. Cancer cannot stand in an alkaline environment. Go and read it up anywhere. It helps to fight chronic inflammation, possesses antioxidant quality. How do we use this stuff for? It is a water therapy. It's in sachet as well. You cut it, you pour it inside a glass of water, preferably 50 cl, which is like a sachet of pure water. Now, in some cases, I may recommend a lower quantity, but that one is not, but we always recommend between 75 and 50, between 30 and 50 ml water, and you sip, you don't have to rush it. The next product I'm talking about is the Actual Plus. Don't forget what we're talking about, how to get your health back. This product has 18 fruits, 12 vegetables, and 9 spices. Let me repeat it again. That means that is almost 39 ingredients in one. 39. 39. All these fruits, most of the time, they will tell you when you are recovering or whenever they tell you to take more fruit, take more vegetables. Now you have vegetables, you have fruit in one pack. There are some vegetables you can never see in this part of the world. There are some fruits you never see in this part of the world. So the one we are seeing, we are using them. But this is now giving us a boost to have access to other kinds of fruits. This is the best option to help you to heal and recover from diseases, especially diabetics. When I introduced this to my mom, I saw the drastic change. So it's very, very good. Now, if anybody that also has done maybe a surgery and is recovering, this will help them to heal very, very fast. At the same time, you are not in surgery. You don't have diabetics. You are fine. What, you think you are fine? I believe you are fine. But you just want to boost your immune. You just want to be good. This is also a good go-to. All our products is not only meant for sick people. Anybody can use it. And two, you don't have to be sick to start using it. Elders, they say, prevention is better than cure. Why not prevent what could have happened by just taking the products? Any of our products, and you'll be fine. How do we use this one? This one is also applied in water. There is a dropper inside. You take drops, depending on what it's doing. Sometimes you may need 10 drops. Sometimes you may need 5 drops. Into like a 25 cl of water. You just drink and allow. Please shake very well. Drop into water. Please do not use hot water, please. You can use cold water. You can use room temperature. It's up to you. But don't use hot water. Why? Because normally, when you boil, for example, your vegetable, most of the time the nutrients are gone. So basically, don't use hot water. So now we have the baby, which is the latest product of Phytoscience, the IIQ Plus. This is specifically designed for the eyes and for the brain. If you are the type that does a lot of mental work, this is good for you. Now, when I discovered recently that most of our children nowadays, even from age 3, age 4, age 5, they've started using glasses. Many of us, we have gadgets. Many of them have started using, they know where game is from age 2 on your phone. In fact, they know your password more than you. We have exposed them to different gadgets in the name of trying to keep them busy or get them not too hyperactive. In the process, there's what we call the blue rays. It is in every gadget. In every gadget. From the OLED TV to your smartphone, to your iPad, to your computer screen, to different things. Everything is now made of glass. Everything is now made of glass. So everybody needs it. But now, the beautiful thing about our product is you can be young, you will use it. You can be old, you can use it. And it is suitable for all ages. Increase brain power, eye care, relieve stress, reduce anxiety, reduce brain cell damage. So if anybody is suffering from any kind of eyes issue, please get this for them and let them be fine. This is our topically, now this is, they are gels, you can see them. You can take them as many, you can take them up to 3 times in a day. It's up to you. You can take them after food. This one does not have any specific time to use them. You can take them after food. anytime, any day, anyhow. Now, we have the topically applied products, which is the double stem, the Miracle Intense, and the, what's it called? The H2O moisturizer. They are for the skin, basically. Now, this Miracle Intense, I always say there is more to it than we say. If you are going through physical pain in your body, whether a wound or just a pain, this will help you to numb the pain, and will also help your wound to heal up at a geometric progression rate. I've had testimonies, personal testimonies with this product. With this product, it helps with skin texture. It reinforces the hydration at cellular level. It helps to reverse aging. It helps to enhance skin vitality, and much more. It's a pain number. What number in the sense that it numbs the pain. So if you know anybody with body pains, is it rheumatism? Is it arthritis? Is it that you have migraine? You can just pray it on that part. We've had testimonies on that. I personally believe that every first aid box, every house should have this. Sometimes ago, my wife had domestic accident in the kitchen. Hot granite oil while frying dodo. The traditional thing we should do is, they say we should put raw egg, we should put honey, this is what we use. First of all, it numbs the pain, and it put the skin back without a scar. This is a living witness. Without a scar, it put the skin back. I've used it before, whereby somebody has a wound, I just put it on it, and immediately it helps in blood clotting. So the person does not have to lose so much blood. So all this is available. You can get now. This is the H2O moisturizer. And even this, let me quickly say something. I use this as my own aftershave. As my aftershave. So after shaving, I just put it there. And that is bye-bye to bumps forever. So what are we talking about? This is the H2O moisturizer. If you know anybody that's heavy on makeup, they should use it as a foundation. They will not melt like ice cream like other people melt. This will keep their foundation. It will retain the sweat inside, deal with it, at the same time will not make you sweat outside. It helps anti-free radical and anti-aging effect. It also contains anti-ultraviolet protection and high-level moisturizer, leaving the skin supple, fresh, and soft. And it results in a radiating skin. Well, you don't have to look far. You can look at me, the fine boy talking to you, and you can take it down from there. Our products are certified both locally and internationally. That's an NAFDAC. I'm showing you over there. You can copy this number, go to NAFDAC website, and go and verify yourself. Please, if anybody tell you what you are supposed to take inside, ask them if it's NAFDAC certified. And if they tell you it's NAFDAC, go to NAFDAC website to go and verify it, please. It is for your own good. Because I've seen some, in quotes, in the name of stem cell going around saying, oh, and there is no NAFDAC. I've gone to NAFDAC personally to inquire. There is no registration and there's no confirmation. Please take notes. Now, this is the FDA certification. This is the FDA certification. That means this is what allows us to enter most of the European countries at different levels. And for any product to have this certification, it shows its genuinity and its efficacy. Now, also, this is something that we pride in, actually. I'm not sure any product does this. I'm not sure. I've not seen it anywhere. The company says that if you use a product and it goes south in you, there's a product quality liability insurance that is placed on you up to the tune of $1 million US. Let me say it again, 1000, 0, 0, 0, 0 in 6 places. Guess what? In 9 years, well, we are celebrating our 9 years this month as well. In 9 years, nobody has come forward. But rather, what we have is testimonies. So this is a company that have been recognized in Asia, in Europe at different points in time. But I can't be mentioning all of them because it's increasing by the day. Testimonies. Please, if you don't like some gory, well, not some of them are gory, some of them are not gory, but some of them is what you can actually look at. Viewers' discretion is advised. Please. This is a child with neuroblastoma stage 4. And guess what? As small as this baby is, our crystal cell came to the rescue. You can see before, you can see after. This is, oh, somebody said, can a baby have cancer? Ah, yes, the devil is a bad devil. That's the word. But thank God, God is a good God. He will always create a way for us. So this is somebody with skin issues. Look at the before, look at the after. If you know anybody that has bags on their eyes, on their eyeball, get them miracle intense. They'll come back to tell the story. Anybody has dark eggs and they have shuku on their face is no longer smooth. Please get this for them. They'll come back to say thank you forever. Somebody with mouth cancer, it would buy our product. Somebody with heart issue, heart problem, once upon a time bedridden, now can move around. Thank God for this product. This is somebody with lumps in the breast, cleared totally by our product. This legs due for amputation, or after 2 months, the crystal, using a product crystal cell, there's no longer need to be amputated. You can imagine. This is also another wound that refused to heal, but the double stem cell and the crystal cell came to the rescue, and after 1 month. Now, maybe you are thinking, oh, I know somebody that has a wound for a long time. That wound, please, that's the reason why you should go and get it for them. This is somebody that just getting over bloated unnecessarily. People thought he was chopping life, whereas he was dying. He has an heart issue. But after taking the product, it became normalized. Osteoarthritis or any form of it. Now the world is going and more countries are pumping money into the stem cell research and technology. So you need to understand now this is in 2019 this was produced. This is saying 467 billion. A share of that by getting to understand what I'm about to share with you. Is anybody still with me? Let me be sure so that it's not that I'm talking to myself. Should I continue or you're okay with the health only?
Please continue, sir.
I just wanted to be sure everybody is still here. Oh, okay.
We're enjoying the meeting, sir.
If I've made sense so far, can I see a little reaction, please? If I've made a little sense. Sir? I didn't hear you, sir.
Plenty of it, sir.
Okay.
Wonderful, sir.
So we continue from where we stopped quickly. Wow, time flies. Okay. Okay, good. So the opportunity is rising by the day. Listen, it is very few people that have used this product and have not told somebody else. Very, very few. You know what that means? That means everybody can take hold of this opportunity. It's a business. You can, alongside with what you are doing, In the process, you are helping somebody. I'm sure every one of us, we have a colleague that is sick. Every one of us, we have perhaps an old school classmate that is sick, that needs help. Everyone, we have people who are living in the same estate that needs help. We have people in the same church or mosque that needs help. You are just making yourself available to be a sharer of this information to them. And in the process, you will not plan for it, but the company will automatically reward you for doing that. There is a business opportunity here. I'm an accountant by profession. I started this business as a side hustle. This is now the main hustle in my life. I can say that boldly, and you can quote me anywhere. I joined this business last year, and this particular business have changed my financial story. I'm still growing. I've not earned so much, but I've been able to meet my needs accordingly. What human needs are insatiable as they come. God has been using this. I joined in the midst of COVID, June 24th to be precise, when COVID is about, it's still ravaging, things are happening. And I thank God because God brought it my way then. Because otherwise, anyway, God will always make a way, either way. But I'm sure God making a way is to bring opportunity along our way so that we can take hold of it. And in taking hold of it, and since it's Alpha and Omega, is the one that sees the future and come to your present and say that, Omo, for the future, I'm seeing you go. You need this particular opportunity now. Take hold of it so that when you get there, it's like an answered prayer. This is a life-changing opportunity. Oh, somebody said, well, what is this? I've done other ones before. I have done other ones before too. I failed. But in failure, we learn. In fact, my own story, I stood away from anything that has to do with this kind of business for 9 good years. But when I saw Phytoscience, I came on board because of my mom, and I saw the business side. And sincerely, that is the game changer. You may be here tonight, and you want to hear about this. You have been praying for an extra source of income. Your prayer is being answered. God, we are not here by mistake. God is bringing this opportunity to your face. You are here tonight, you have bills to pay, and you are afraid. God is bringing you out to sort those bills. It's bringing to you. You are here tonight, you said you like to help people, but you are not capacitated, you are incapacitated because of financial reason. This is a good way. From this business, I've been able to help a lot of people. Some giving them the product, some from the money I've made from this business. I know people who are sending their children to school with this business. Still private secondary school, private everything. This business. I know people who have been able to fulfill their dreams through this business. I've seen people build mansions through this business. I've seen people change car almost every year through this business. Oh, somebody said, when will it become my turn? When you start, the journey of 1,000 miles start with a step. God has brought this business to you. It's now for you to take hold of this business and run with it. How does God answer prayer? He sends men. How will men answer prayer? They will show you. They will just mention an opportunity to you, or they will show you. They will just, something can just mention casually, and you'll be surprised that may be it. In art, God doesn't print money, but he believes that once you can add value to somebody, money will follow. So if it is health you want to add value to, now I know people who join this business not because of health, they join because of money. And I know people who join because of health. which other way you want to do it, there is an opportunity for you. We're in over 46 countries and we are still growing by the day. So in case you know a country where phytoscience is not, you can be a pioneer there, you can be a stockist there, and you can make it known. There is nowhere in the world where there's no sick people. There's nowhere in the world where there's no poor people. So anywhere there's sick people, there's an opportunity. Anywhere there's poor people, there's an opportunity. Anyone that they are not poor, but they are not sick, at the same time, they want to maintain or prevent, they want to maintain their health, or they want to maintain their wealth, there's an opportunity for them. In phytoscience, you listening to me tonight, you can choose to say, I want to sample, I want to buy as a customer. Or I want to partner with the business. It's up to you. The same way too, when you become a partner, in quote, you will meet some other people who say they want to become customers. They are only interested in the product. And you meet some people that they are interested both in the product and in the cost of in the business part. I hardly sell. Oh, somebody said, I can't be selling something up and down. I will not be marketing. You don't have to market. All you need to do is add value. Somebody needs extra health. Somebody needs extra income. Somebody needs to be well. Somebody needs to be whole. Somebody is tired of their daily medication. I met a man last week. He needs to take 24 pills every morning, afternoon, and evening. You hear that? 24 pills. Morning, afternoon. When I saw what he's using to pack medication, it is like a bride packing eruyawo. Oh, sorry, what is eruyawo? Bride material, bride things. The kind of things he's using to pack it. He's tired. So you meet people. So some people will say, I just want to try it. Feel free, you can reach out to them. Some people will say, well, I've tried it, I want to become a partner. Then there's registration. Either of these, you can make an extra money. When you do at a retail, you make retail profit. When you do as a partner, you make bonuses. And in phytoscience, there are 11 ways of making, so I'm talking about the partner side now. There are 11 ways, at least 11 ways of making, I know 12 actually, 11 ways of making money in phytoscience. Only number 11 is retail. Every other one is a bonus. What does it mean? I'll summarize. There is one, in fact, I love phytoscience. I love phytoscience. What makes it different from every other one? It is in phytoscience, I know that you can do something now and earn immediately. Most of that networks I've done, network marketing I've done before I came to phytoscience. You have to wait till the 5th of the next month. Some you have to wait till Thursday. Some you have to wait till Monday. There is none that gives you money instantly. But my phytoscience does that. Whatever you do, and let me just quickly say this. Why did I love this industry? This is the industry that is most certain. Now, let me push it to you. How many of you earn 45% commission as a salesperson or in your offices? How many of you? Hear me again. In phytoscience, you can earn between 13.5 to 45%, most of the time 45%, depending on the package. How many of you earn 45%? Most of the companies, because of an accountant, they'll tell you one is constant, the other one is variable based on performance. So they will withhold part of your money until you perform something. And that one, I'm not sure anybody is offering 45%. I am not sure. If I'm wrong, please come and say it. There is instant. Instant, once you tell somebody and the person says, I want to pick up a package, instantly your wallet will be credited. So that means I can borrow money and return it back in 5 minutes. Yes, I've seen that. We have the first purchase incentive. We have the pairing bonus. We have the 3% key-in bonus. The key-in bonus is just basically you are doing the administrative work. This is unique. The key-in bonus is unique to platinum. Although as a platinum now, I can direct or I can choose other package to earn it. We have the direct sponsor matching bonus. We have the direct sponsor reordering bonus, which is up to 45% as well. We have the 25% reordering sponsoring bonus. We have the roll-up bonus, which is also instant. We have the 25% pairing bonus. Now, I will extend this to you in, how will I put it, in another chat very soon. But the truth is this, even if I'm to break all these bonuses down one by one, the taste of the pudding is in the beauty of, how will I put it? Don't mind me, I always twist that adage. The taste of the pudding is in the eating. You will not experience it until you're on board. Listen, these are bonuses. The only other one that is not a bonus is retail profit. That one is profit, not bonus. This is one of the industries that can give you passive income. Passive income. You don't have to be there. All you need to do is share the information. Somebody is taking his last breath now. Okay, I'll do something quickly now. Okay, I'll come back to do something. So 3%, and we have the N2, which even this last one only can make you a billionaire. It depends on the business. So what are we talking about? These are the products, these are the packages, or a summary of the packages. In Phytoscience, when you come on board, you will be given some products. It's not like you're just dropping your money and say, yes, I want to become a partner. This is not just monetary partnership. Your partnership either makes you a stockist, your partnership can even make you a customer. In Phytoscience, anybody that is a platinum is also referred to as a stockist. Now, I said that word intentionally. You are going to compare what it is to be a stockist in other network marketing and what it is to be a stockist in Phytoscience. Once you are a platinum, you become a stockist. Now, all these packages are how you can get the product or how you can become a partner. Number one is the platinum mix. It is just $2,301, which comes to 1.2 million, 1.2 million. Now, that is our highest package. Okay, there's a platinum, like that one is like 1.4. You know what? Go to another network marketing and ask them how much it is to be a stockist. You'll be earning 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. At least I know of 3 or 4 or 5 others that you need nothing less than 3 million to be a stockist. And you have to buy all the buyables before you can become one. But this is not so in Phytoscience. If you come in with this platinum mix, the company will give you 30 double stem cell, 20 crystal cell, 6 Snuffy Fort, 2 Ultra Plus. That means you have a chunk. This product you have here will last you for nothing less than 6 months or more. So that means some people will need to just buy this once and for all and know that they've taken care of their health for the next 6 months and above. Now, does not mean after 6 months they're going to buy all this again. No. In fact, after 6 months, by the time you use all this, All you need to do is just to be buying to be using for yourself. Just to prevent whatever want to come. And that one is less than 40,000 naira. If you want to. Now we have the double fortune, which I'll talk about later. There's an opportunity to win a car. Now, this started August 5. Now, what does the company say? The company says that if you come up with this particular package, immediately you start with this particular package, your name is included in, first of all, a raffle draw of who will win a car. Let me say that again. That means once you sign up, you can get a car worth 5.3 million with 700,000. Oh, somebody said, is that true? That is what I'm telling you. And when you come on board, you can pick either the 15 crystal cell and the 12 snowflake, or you pick an array of products. This can give you access to all our products. Also, once you come up with this particular package, you become a stockist, and so you become a platinum. Isn't that wonderful? Imagine winning a car. Now, apart from assuming you did not win with the raffle, there's an opportunity to win the car. It works with a 4x4 matrix. It says that good. If you come on board, get 4 partners with you. Once you've completed the first level, in fact, there's a gift for you. He wants to complete the first level. Once your 4 people can get their 4 partners each, the second level, those 16 people, if they get their 4 partners each, 64, your third level. Once you reach 56, not necessarily by your people, somebody can give you all that in your team. This one is not now that they will do a raffle draw. They will give you the car. So that means you can win a car from the raffle draw. You can now win the second car when you complete the task. Is it possible to win 2 cars? Yes. How much? With this amount, and you are given this product. You are free to sell the product. This also makes you a stockist. So that means you are using 1 bed to kill 4 stones. Sorry, 1 stone to kill 4 birds. Sorry, I always mixed up those proverbs. I'm getting better. Now we have the junior platinum, which is okay. I say, oh, this is 1,290, which is basically 683,800. You'll be given 32 double stem cell, 6 crystal cell, and 4 snowflake. Guess what? This automatically take you to a stockist, or automatically take you to a platinum as well. It's what we call an easy package. You are not so much interested in the product, but you want to become a stockist with a lesser money. So you can take this easy package. They'll give you the 10 crystal cell. For 524, you also become a stockist, or you'll be regarded as a platinum. The same thing with this gold mix. This is a promo going on right now on this gold mix. The company says that if you come in with this particular amount, they will give you 26 double stem cell and 4 crystal cell. Guess what? You also become a stockist. You will be regarded as a platinum. You can pick your level. You can come on board. Now, if you are the type that likes to buy in bulk, I'll advise you pick this big package. In your area, you can retail as you like. That gives you a hedge. Now, if you want to come in as a customer or with a smaller package, you can choose to pick any of this silver. Now, there's a silver for 102,600. That one will give you 6 double stem cell. Now, with this as well, you now have up to 100 days or more to upgrade to a stockist. So that means Phytoscience is taking care of both the lower level, the middle income, the higher income. Everybody has a space. Everybody has a place. If you say, okay, that one is too much, you can also come in as a silver. Most of the people who just want to become customer, they just want to try it, I always tell them to come in as a silver. Let your name be written in the books. What does it mean? Once you are a member, you have the access to buy as a member. That means you will likely buy at a cheaper price. Not likely. You will always buy at a cheaper price than every other person. There's also a package for promo. We call it the promo silver, which is just $74,200. The company will give you 3 double stem cells. It's also a silver. There's another one which is smaller too. It's $64,400. The company will give you 2 crystal cells. You are still a silver and you can do something. Now, the company does not stop there. They are not saying that good. Even you can come in as a silver and you can grow to become a platinum or a stockist. Now, what does it mean? Till the end of this month, the end of this year, this promo has been opened. It's open. What are they saying? This is that if you come in as a silver and you are able to get 6 other partners into the business under you, 3 to the left and 3 to the right, automatically the company will promote you to gold. Now, a silver is termed as a customer. You will earn, but your earnings are limited. You definitely cannot earn as a platinum. Platinum's earning is infinite. But as a silver, you can only earn up to your 3rd level. Now you become gold. Now, once you become gold, the company says that you should now you have 90 days to become gold. 90 days is how many months? 3 months to become gold. So that means you have 90 days to sign up 6 people. Even if you are signing 2 per month, you still get there. So that if you want to go at your pace, this is for those who want to start small. Now, after you are becoming gold, the company will now give you another 90 days to become platinum. What do you need to do? Teach any 2 of these 6 people to also become gold. That means teach them to get their 6 also. Once you have 2 people here that has 6 each, you become, they will become gold. That means you have 2 gold, they automatically promote you to silver, to platinum. Or as a gold, you can now sign up 2 people directly as a gold. Automatically, the company will become a stockist or a platinum. Isn't that wonderful? How many companies do you see do this? I have compared the compensation plan of Phytoscience with other companies, and I noticed that this is superb. This is superb. This is out of this world. So either way, you can say you have no excuse. Get in touch with whoever invited you. I want to pick a package. Either the big one or the small one. If you have somebody abroad that there's no stockist there, instead of you paying shipping money every month, encourage them to get this big one and you ship it to them at once. Finding the time, because it is there, people will see it. People will be able to come on board. It's just a matter of time they will become a stockist there. If they want to try, they can pick the smaller package as a customer. Although they are a member also, they can try it out, but there's no way you will try it and you will get testimonies. Now, somebody now said that, I don't know anybody. Everybody know at least 2 people. Now, Phytoscience now says that even if it's just one person, just one person, there is opportunity for you to make, look at this amount. This is $18,000. Who does that? That even with one person, if you come, we're able to sponsor one person, and this person is active like me. Well, the elder said that when you see an elder running the market, when you see somebody running the market, say that something is chasing the person or the person is chasing something. In my own case, I borrowed money to join. I had bills to pay. I was in debt. I have to sustain my family. So something was chasing me. So I was all around. I was running. You can set up somebody like that. The company says that up to your 10th generation now, if this person, you start with this person, Whatever this person earn, you will earn 7% for it, of it monthly. He signed up 2 people, just 2 people. Anything these 2 people that he brought in, you will earn another 2% until your 10th generation. So that means with 1 person, even you can also become millionaire, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's not a matter of we are trying to get the whole world. No, this is Phytoscience. It is unique in its own. Get on board. You are not losing at all. Your money is giving you products that will solve problems. The products you are registering with will give you opportunity to earn money. Either way, it's a win-win situation. You can't do this business and lose. If you use it for your health, you get your health back. So is it possible? Yes. This is what makes one of the things that makes Phytoscience unique. You will never see this in order. That with just 1 person, you can make money. There's also ranking in Phytoscience. So after you become a platinum, you can now become a 1-star. Anytime you earn $3,000, you become a 1-star. Anytime you earn $7,000, you become a 2-star. Anytime you earn $15,000, you become a 3-star. I joined this business 24th of June, and in less than 2 months, I became a 1-star. It took me 1 year. On my 1-year anniversary, I became a 2-star. I know somebody in 3 months, this person is already a 3-star. 3 months, 3 months. That means the person has earned $15,000. Please, let me press calculator. Let me press calculator. Let's even do the smallest one. $15,000 times 530, or look, let's use 520. How much is that? Somebody please quickly type it into the chat room. 15,000 times 520. How much would that fetch you? Quickly press your calculator. I'm waiting. 15 times 520. Okay, 7 million or 7.8. How much is your annual salary? This is what somebody earned in 3 months. I earned this in 1 year. Imagine this added to my little income and making as an accountant, which I hardly do. I have my own company though. Imagine that. This is some people's, this is almost, let's assume somebody is collecting 780 per annum. This is 10 people per annum salary. 10 people. To make it worse, some people are collecting minimum wage now. That's 30,000 naira. You can remove almost 200 people from this place. 200 people per annum salary. Are we together? That job you are doing everything, yet it's still not enough. And in this business, they say that this is, why do I love this business? When they say A, do A, you will earn A, it is sure, it is sacrosanct. When they say if you bring somebody, you are going to earn, if you sign up this particular partner, you will earn this. Before the end, if it is instant, you earn it instantly. If at the end of the day, you earn it at the end of the day. If at the end of the month, you earn it at the end of the month. It is so sure. So sure. Some people, this is the 8th day of the month of September. Some people have not collected salary for August as at now. Some people never collect salary until the calendar turns to 2 digits. All those big numbers. And yes, some people, this is all they do. What is the leverage in this? Oh, some people say I can't talk. So what do? Get people to this kind of meeting. It holds every Tuesday. There's a meeting on Monday, there's a meeting on Tuesday, there's a meeting on Wednesday, depending on the team. There's another one on Thursday, there's another one on Friday, there's one on Saturday, there's one on Sunday. There's almost every day you can plug them to a meeting. You can even gather people together. Tell the person who invited you to this meeting to get you involved. And they'll come and do the talking for you. That's what we call leverage. Somebody said, well, I don't have any money now. My salary cannot take me home. Then what we call OPP or OPPM. What do you need to do? Look for somebody that needs this product. Tell them you want to supply them. You use their own money for registration. Either way, get it done. When you become a diamond in this business, there are some other earnings that comes to you again as a diamond, which is what we call the loyalty bonus. For every 3,000 you earn monthly, there's another 3% that's likely going to come to you. Imagine. I know people who are earning close to $8,000 per month, $8,000 per month. Is it possible? Now look at somebody's earning per month. $4.655, which is equivalent to 1.8 million in 1 month. This is the way our statement shows. You can magnify it and see the date. It carries date. What as you are earning daily, it's like this. Now, this is 2020, March 2020. This is 2021, February. This is just 20 days earning. Imagine this as an extra income to what you are earning currently. Is it possible? Yes. This is somebody's statement. It depends on the effort. If you choose to be talking to just one person per week, you will get there. If you choose to help somebody, touch somebody per week, you will get there. Phytoscience is so easy to do. And I can say that, and you can quote me anywhere. There's a lifestyle maker whereby they help you save money that you can use to buy whatever you want. There's also opportunity to travel. This is Dubai, this is South Korea. People have changed their cars, people have changed their houses from this business. This particular man has just bought another machine. He joined this business 4 years ago. He has been changing his car every year. What are we talking about? Get in touch with whoever invited you right now, and let's do this together. Let's give hope to somebody. Let's give hope to somebody. I said I'm going to show something to everybody. We'll come back to this to take your question. I just want to show everybody something. In case you don't know this exists, I will show you something now. I'm coming. I want to show you something now. Want to see figures. Okay. There is a website called World Data. You will see the kind of data going on live in the world. Look at this data here. Let me magnify so that people can see it very, very well. Can you see this data? Look at today. As at 2021, as at today, 2021, look at the number of deaths. Look at the number of births. Look at the number of cell phones. You can go to the website and drill down more. Drill down more. Look at the world population now. And you can see it is increasing. As this one is increasing, this one is also increasing. Don't forget, this is just the one they can capture. You can go to drill down to see deaths, number of people that have died today, recorded. You can go to see number of people that are different things at different points in time. It's just worlddata.com. Get your data. Why am I saying this? There is a lot of things going on. A lot of things going on. Okay, worldometer. Let's change this. Let's check this one. Look at this one as well. Let me make it big for you. Can you see it? Number of deaths today. Look at this. Look at deaths this year. 40 million people. Only today, 146,400 now. Even it is increasing as we are here. What am I saying? Somebody needs you. Somebody needs information. Somebody needs to be blessed by you. Somebody's life needs to be prolonged by you. And you are hearing it today. Please don't keep this information to yourself. Let's help somebody and let's make the world a better place to be. Thank you for listening to me. Wow. You're 29 now, I'm 36. That is good. Any question from anybody? Hope I've made some little sense. If I've made some sense, please clap your hands together for me now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you want to ask any question, you can just raise up your hand and help us so that we can call you, we can ask questions. And if you have a testimony, although we always have testimony every other week, in case you have one fresh one you want to tell us now, please, let's have it. Anybody in the house, let's just raise up our hand and let's learn together. Please, if you want to raise up your hand, raise up your hand. Anybody? If there's nobody, we can call it a day. Please get in touch with whoever invited you to this meeting. Okay, somebody's on. EUK. You can unmute yourself now and ask a question, ma. I don't know about yourself.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Thank you for that wonderful presentation. I just want to ask, I'm new to this business. I'm still learning. Somebody called me up yesterday and was asking what she could take, not really for her, but for her sister-in-law, that she's got a problem with her hips. I think normally here, those are the kind of people that they have to conduct a hip replacement surgery, but she doesn't want surgery. So she was asking, what can she take, especially because it affects the bone. So is any of these products okay for bone problems? I don't know.
Definitely. Okay. Before we, okay. I will answer yes.
Any team is going to miss a player of
the person can use the snuffy fork and the crystal cell will go a long way to help the person and the actual clause. But basically, the snuffy fork and the crystal cell. We have testimonies in the house of somebody with osteoarthritis. That has to do with the brain as well, with the bone as well. Somebody that has an accident, and with the help of this particular product, the person is able to.
Every week, which is fantastic for them. We just have to see what happens at Manchester United. That's for Ollie to decide.
Hello, you're frozen. I can't hear anything anymore.
Back. The person is back on his feet. Even the person is here. I'm not sure she wants to share a testimony tonight. But yes, we have testimonies in that particular line and the actual clause. We go.
So you said the person. I didn't get the first things you said. You said the person needs snowfield fort.
I didn't hear you, ma.
You said the person will need snowfield fort, crystal cell, and actual plus. Was that what you said? Hello?
Hello, sorry, the network threw me out. I didn't hear your question again, so just come again, please.
Okay, I said the things you said the person will need actual plus, crystal cell,
the person
and
will need snowfield fort, crystal cell or double stem cell and actual plus.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Mama Fautimi, I can see your hands up. You can just unmute yourself now. That's the woman with the testimony. Okay.
Yes, I go to love tonight. Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Leader Tolu, for the presentation. God bless you. I actually thought Leader Alex was going to be here, but since she's not here, that's fine. I will talk to her later. I have a testimony, and for the last speaker asking about the hip replacement. The lady with the osteoarthritis, and I was due for knee replacement, both knees and both shoulders. I also had osteoporosis on my fingers, but taking this product helped me. Now my osteoarthritis is better. In fact, the worst leg was the left leg. They couldn't find any more osteoarthritis on my leg. My right leg, I was told, is just a bit left. So my shoulder, I've not been having problem with my shoulder. So what I've taken is the snowfield, the double stem cell, and at the time I took Extra Plus, but I was just taking I was regular with the double stem cell, crystal cell, and the snowfield I was just taking that. And today I'm better. I'm no more on Zima frame. So wow. If the person take it, hopefully, I'm very sure I can beat my chest and say it will work. All the person needs is consistency and to take it as advice. That's that. The small testimony I have is from my elder brother. My elder brother had an accident a few years back. So one of his legs was broken in 3 places. So they did the surgery and he was walking, but the leg was shorter. One is shorter than the other one. So he was putting all his weight and everything on the good leg. Now he told me about 3 weeks ago, he started complaining about the other leg and said he was having pain. He couldn't even wear shoes. He was wearing slippers. Even the slippers was really hard for him. If he has to travel, he has to wear Dunlop. And I said, he was taking painkillers and everything. So I just said, do you know what? I'm going to register you. I got him registered and I just asked him to take double stem cell because that's what I sent to him. So the first day he took it, I didn't phone him. The second day he was the one that called me. He said, and that's exactly the way he said it is the way I'm going to put it. He said, he called me Yatimi. He said, Yatimi, do you know the witches that did this supplement? They have really done well. He said, I like these white witches because they use their witchcraft to do good things. But African witches, they will just be troubling you. I said, how do you mean? He said the leg, he's been playing with his leg since now and he's not having any pain. In fact, as this meeting was going on, I called him again to say, brother, how is your leg? He said, he has started this exercise and he's jumping up and down. I said, wow. So, I mean, this is to tell us that this product works. It works. I'm a testimony to that. So thank you very much.
Wow, that's awesome. Mama Fortini, we'll be having testimony time next week. I want you to bring Daddy next week, if possible.
Yeah, I've told him he will come to, you know, I sent a message to you that he will be coming today, but he couldn't come because of my old aunt. Okay. Yeah, so next week he will be there and you will help me sort his phone out so he can join the Zoom next week. He said he wants to come and share his testimony himself.
Yippee! Don't worry. I'm waiting for that. That is good news. Thank you so much for that testimony. Iggy, okay? I'm sure you are rest assured now with that testimony and that one. we have testimonies upon testimonies upon testimonies, and we are the better for it. So why are we going to keep this information? I don't want to be that through me, another person will be added to that death number that is counting. But through me, more hope will be given. Through me, more life will be given. I don't know your own resolution, but either way, please, let's help somebody. Let's give somebody hope. Let's help our elderly ones. Let's help our younger ones. Everybody needs help. And you are hearing it today. The responsibility to help them is on you. And God will help you. Will be able to help as many people as possible. With no more hands on, I think we can conveniently call it a day. Thank you, everyone, for coming on board. Please, there's something you need to do tonight before you sleep. Send a message to the person that invited you. Don't wait till tomorrow. In fact, as you are sitting down looking at me, tell the person, just send a message, pick up your phone, send a message to that person in your WhatsApp now. Thank you for this presentation. I'm ready to commit myself. I want to help somebody. And you'll be surprised. You making up your mind, the whole universe will respond to it as well. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next week. Do it now. And let's get this party started. This is brought to you on the covers of Platinum Partners. It's a team in Phytoscience. They meet every Tuesday by 8 p.m. So that means you can plan for next week and invite people. Or if you can't wait till next week, please get in touch with whoever invited you. They will tell you about another meeting that will happen tomorrow. They can tell you another one that will happen on Thursday. They can tell you about another one that will happen on Friday. At every point in time, meetings are going on. And please, if you have a group of people you want us to talk to, you don't know what to say yes, or you are not confident enough, just get in touch with the person that invited you. We can organize a Zoom. And if you want a physical meeting, we can see how that one can be sorted out. But in all, don't keep quiet. Share the news, tell people about it, and let's give it a go. Thank you once again. I really, really appreciate you all. We can all unmute ourselves and greet ourselves as our custom is, and we call it a day. Good. We stopped 10 on the dot. Awesome. Thank you. So you can just unmute yourself and just talk. Go ahead and just greet everybody.
Okay. Thanks so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. God bless you.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Awesome. So we are the trend maker.
Good evening. Are we?
Trend maker.
Thank you for the presentation. Thank you for the testimony. That was really amazing.
Wow, awesome. Thank you.
Mommy for seeing me. Good evening, ma.
Good evening, Pastor
God bless
Joy.
you all. Bye. We are the trend makers.
Thank you, man. Bye.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Prof. Adeloye, please help me end this meeting. You are the host now.